developers about the issue with the Star Sea Conquest, and they said that they have fixed it now. So let's get our beautiful commanders all up and running. Now, like I said, guys, our commanders are going to be running some heavy stuff. So Rogers is going to be getting Lucifer. Vega is going to be getting Armageddon. Rochi is going to be getting Origins, which is so better with it. Because what's going on with the Origins is that they're the highest downloads when it comes to Rogers is getting Lucifer because he doesn't need that skills trigger rate as badly as the other one two does, and this one has more total damage reduction. Dragon Slayer is going to get, Armageddon because that's a heavy attack one, and that will also give her more of a chance to launch an attack at the enemy. And then last but not least, we have Sister Wolf, who will be getting Armageddon because she is an attack commander, and we gotta make every account with her, every hit with her account. Now, as you guys can see in the last video, the save configuration button wouldn't turn blue, if I remember correctly, or if I even passed that. Actually, I don't think I even posted that video. So you hit save configuration, and there we go. Here is this where we are now. We are on the right side this time. The top right. We are the First Sun Federation, and ours is this little star thing. So we need to find a planet that doesn't have a star to go to. And we're gonna go attack. So it's going to take a little while for our soldiers to get there, but like it is, we actually have some saved up metals from the last time. And like it is, guys, I'm not going to need the dim light. In fact, I could probably I don't really need these two either. So I could either save up for the magazine rack. I could save up for these, which would actually allow me to have more stuff to grow Orochi. Or I could save up for this. Or, last but not least, we could do this one, the documents, because these ones are cheap. So I could get 12 of these. But I think I'm just going to save these for now and see how well we do. But we are finally in the game, and like I said, I alerted the developers about the issue, and they were able to handle it very quickly. And now our commanders are doing much better. So I'm very happy about that. I believe I already did a video on how this works, so you guys can just go back to a peak contest and kind of understand how all that works. But like I said, guys, if I haven't, which I believe I have, we have the faction chat, which is everybody in the First Sun Federation, so you can coordinate, but it's really difficult to do. I don't have any points right now, just because we're a little bit of a late bloomer in this event. But yeah, so this is this week or this season. So it's going to take us a little bit to get there, but we don't get it. And like I said, the way you can see that is on the far left of the screen. It's that beautiful that beautiful trophy-looking thing, and then the chat thing is right here on the left as well. And then over here is this little play button. You guys see that? If you hit that, you can see your past replays and see how well you did. And if you click on a planet, you can see everybody's loadout on what they're doing for their soldiers, so you can't see their equipment. And then on the far right of the screen, guys, is this little chest thing that you can hit, and that will take you to the faction shop. And on the far right of the screen here, if you click on this little portal button, this like little planet black hole button thingy, this will take you to your home area. If you want to, you can recall any one of your soldiers, or you can supply your soldiers. Like let's say you are having a blow-by-blow roof. Let's say you are having a blow-by-blow boxing match with an enemy player. You guys are sending your marches back at each other, continuously. You can use these at the top right of the screen, which are supplies. And I almost had a million supplies by the end of the last event, but unfortunately, we haven't done anything, and we haven't fought anything yet. So we are kind of starting out green on this one, guys. So we're kind of a green horn everybody else fighting, because everybody else got their stuff taken care of in midday. I had to wait until I got home. So this will take a little bit for my soldiers to get there, but stuff is looking good, and like I said, we have a very strong building. Whoopsies. But yeah, so that's how the Star Sea Conquest is looking. Now, what I'm gonna do is load myself back into the game, so give me 2 seconds, guys. There. So the reason why we want to do that is because it is 1:05, and that is when the server resets. The server has like refreshments every 4 hours, and then it does a reset midday and at the start of the day. So this server is 1 hour ahead from my area, because usually the new day comes at 12 o'clock. But this one does overnight instead, so it's 1 hour. Behind. My apologies, guys. It's 1 hour behind. I am 1 hour ahead. But that's okay. I'm at 9 hours behind, so this is no trouble for me whatsoever. I want to take 15, but I think I'm just gonna go and take 15 for right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and take lucky number 13. 514 is up. Ooh, that's really nice. So even though I don't like some of the additions they did in for this new phone software update, they did, however, make it so that way I can chat voice-wise while doing recording software. So that's actually really cool. 40 infantry.
Prepare yourselves, ladies.
There we go. Alright, so there's nothing exactly really exciting going on for this evening. So you guys know how I was kind of concerned that the developers would play a sneaky one and do a gang bounty event? Well, they did a gang bounty event, like this thing here, the super value, this kind of weird gang bounty event thingy going on. But instead, this is stuff that I don't need. I don't need reinhardened metals. I don't need to use all my gold. I don't need to buy gold because I don't need the Ascella. And like it is, guys, that's 7,500 gold. No, 75,000 gold. That's like $500 you have to spend to get that, and that's ludicrous. Like, you're better off using Melangis or your magazines. Sorry guys, I'm having a small case of the burps. Now where is the... Oh, they still haven't moved it? That's so bogus. Whatever. But yeah, so... sorry guys, I'm trying to think. So yeah, so that is how the Star Sea Conquest works. So we are doing well, and we are about 1/10 of the way there. We're kind of shooting halfway across the map, about almost halfway across the map. Our first Federation is just blitzkrieg. Like, we are just doing a heavy offensive right now. There we go. Yep, someone's going to take 515, and then we should be all set. But yeah, so that's how well things are going right now. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, guys, this is the event I was talking about. I didn't really exactly have the name for it, but now we can go back onto this video and show you guys what I was thinking. So I'm gonna screenshot this and save this so that way we can have something to reference to. So the thing is that if this event pops up and it is used magazines or Melangis, I'm going to need to make sure I have a lot of stuff saved up. Now the reason why I use the Melangis that I do is so I can get the ether energy, because the ether energy is going to allow me to buy the Orochi medals. And the sooner we can get those Orochi medals, the better we can make our our Rogers, because Rogers is going to be running his self-healing skill. So, you know, like I said, guys, we actually have some really cool stuff working out for us now. I'm very happy with how well it's going. Unfortunately, guys, we have been losing most of our battles and haven't been getting, like, past. So, like, you see how my name here, BG Vengeance, keeps getting beat? Even though we're still losing, because we are doing a lot of fighting and we are really kicking enemies the best we can, we are at place 107. And like I said, guys, this is after like 6 months of saving up and having all of my commanders heavily enhanced. Right now, I am the most powerful I have ever been in the entire game. The entire time I've been playing this game. So that's really good stuff. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with how well that is going. Like it is, my dear friend Owl told me that the Geist Stone frags are the easiest to get, while the Spirit Stones are for the 4th gem slot to be unlocked. So if I ever, if I really want to, you know, get my slots unlocked for Orochi, keep trying to go for the Spirit Stone frags, because those are what's going to be helping me. But I also need to get that Antares for Rogers as well, but let's just focus on the Spirit Stone frags right now. Whoops, I meant, Geist Stone. Yeah, I'm smart. I promise you guys I'm smart. I'm so stupid. Oy. Well, I'm not stupid, I'm just derpy. I've been trying to learn to treat myself better. Kind of a little bit self-abusive, but I'm trying to work on that. You know, it's nice that I have friends that, you know, that say I need to, you know, be more supportive of myself, so I appreciate that. But yeah, so, yeah, we need the Aldebaran, and we need the Antares, and unfortunately, it's going to take us a little while to get that. And let's see, Orochi has the 4th slot unlocked, the 4th slot unlocked. Okay, so yeah, we need the Geist Stone frags, because if we can get the 3rd slot unlocked, and then like 4th and stuff like that, then we can get Scorpio on Orochi, and that's going to make him so much better. Because having that ability on him is going to make him really effective. I must say, I do really like the new updates on the phone. they're kind of awkward, but once you kind of get the hang of how things work and the new layout of stuff, it is better. It's just dirty. That's all. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with my text messages, but for some weird reason, my text messages are not happy right now. I can't talk to them very well. So I'm gonna need to probably send a report to Microsoft to be like, yo, what is going on with your crazy broken app? My cousin was also having trouble with that as well. There's been a lot of really weird things going on with phones lately. But like, not like in the sense of being hacked, it's just them not getting stuff. Very dumb. And I usually have not run into those issues at all, but lately I have, so it's like, come on, dude, get with the freaking program. 1, 2, 3, 4. Me. I'm part goat. Me. Or deer, the wah. The cute sound that little baby deer makes. I love deers. I love deer. Deer are just really cute creatures. They are very derpy. And like baby deer when they're like calling for the mommy when they are lost. It's just so cute because they kind of have that kind of like concerned look on their face, but people usually aren't malicious and hurt them. It's like they just kind of look at you with an adorable look on their face. It's like, hi version, don't hurt me. Let me come at you. I absolutely like baby deer are just the cutest thing. Like, if I was ever proud of you, I would love to baby deer. They're adorable, and it's just these innocent little creatures that are so that's why I love it. Man, one more. In a row. You poop. You schmango. Jilly giblets. You schmoodleberry. Whatever. But yeah, so as you guys can see, nothing really too much has happened here. But every day, guys, you want to check the collection room. And the reason why you want to check the collection room is that sometimes these developers are sneaky, like I said before. And sometimes they will add something in there that most people will overlook. But if you know what thing to check for, you can find yourself some really good yum-yums. And remember in the last event, guys, I told you about them adding in that really good yum-yum at the end of the event? You always want to try to wait for the last day or last 2 days of the event to see if they will add anything else, because that's usually where you can make your resources or money go the furthest. So yeah, like it's actually really, really cool being able to, kind of plan ahead. And once you kind of get a understanding of like how the game works and how the developers are, they're not doing it maliciously. It's just, well, as far as I know,
What do you want today?
Usually aren't malicious in the stuff that they try to release. It's like, you know, he's gonna get this. They do put it in a place where you look. It's just not many people remember to look. So it's more in a sense. You just gotta be, what do you call it? Observant, and that's why stuff works out. And that's why sometimes people get stuff because they're like, same crap, same stuff. But remember, developers do add stuff. And sometimes the developers would do like a weird half-day event or like a one-day event, and it's like, whoa, what the heck is this? And you're like, jump on it, hurry! And then you jump on it. But yeah, like it is, guys. We aren't exactly doing very well on this. We're just kind of stuck with this. It's kind of this poor, sorry mess. But like it is, guys. We are fighting against people who have magnormous people. How did we lose against this? Okay, I want to see this. How did we? That's why we lost. They are running these soldiers right here. The Ethereals, if I remember correctly, are a heavily critical build. The more soldiers you have adjacent to them, the stronger their attack is. That's rough. That's some schmirk. That's some schmirk. Schmirks. And you know what? I'm gonna actually try that on myself. Warriors, my goodness. So we're actually going to be doing the front row of these, just like they did, and then oh, I'm smart. I thank you for telling me that game. I appreciate that. I appreciate that the game tells you, hey, don't forget this, dude. So as you can see, they are running this. So I am going to try that myself and see how that works. So, Vega, my dear friend, we are going to be doing this. Slide over, do this, and do this. And then make sure you are all cycle. Make sure you are all cycle through. Sister Wolf is just gonna... I think she might do best with these. Let's see, let's take a quick look at this. Yeah, I mean, these are walking ships. That's why I'm thinking we should run these. I mean, the Void Skater does have, a lot of good stuff for that, but my advanced airships have all the technology behind them, so that is why they're often the best. So we're going to be trying this to see if we can win battles better. So who is this person fighting against? Oh, you see what I mean, guys? The reason why you do these battles, you take a look at the people who beat you. And you take a look at the winner, because if you can take a look at that, you can see kind of the stuff that they are trying to run. So we did see it, right? Yes, we did. So now we're going to sign up, and we're going to see how well we do this game. And like I said, I'm probably going to be trying to incorporate this into Starsea Conquest if we don't just win in the first few days. Like I said, guys, First Sun Federation, which I'm part of, is just blitzkrieging our way across the map. Like, you can just see our planets as far as the eye can see, so that's some really cool stuff that we're working on too. But yeah, guys, just like I said, figure out who's winning, see what they are running, and figure out why they are running it. Most people don't run Vegas with Shockwave on them. And as you guys can see, people are trying out different stuff with these new soldiers. And I see a lot of these red soldiers that people are running. So I'm going to be trying, this from now on. Just to see how this goes. But, yeah, so, my Rogers is the best for being the first attack soldier, because he doesn't get the first attack, which means he's gonna have to take that first hit. But if he's able to survive that, he can, usually cut through the enemies. But if he dies, that means Vega gets the first hit. You see, I talked with my dear friend Owl and looked to see what he says. And, I did some research with my friends and battle simulations. So the reason why you usually want to run either a small commander first or your defense commander first, because they can usually take the hit. The next commander that you want after that is a heavy attack commander, because they can usually do the damage that is needed. And then third, you can probably do another defensive commander. And then fourth, you can do another attack commander. So I'm doing defense, attack, and then kind of this weird middle ground commander. So I'm actually really excited to see how well this goes, and I'll let you guys know if I start winning stuff a little bit better. Like I said, placement of your soldiers and commanders is everything, especially when you're stringing your stuff along together. So I'm very, very happy with how well stuff is looking so far, and hopefully we can get ourselves into a better place. Like I said, Owl is a very smart person. Ah, delicious. See, we got 1,200 gold. And you don't always want to go for level 15, especially if you can't kill it in one shot. Do levels 13 and 14, because if you get 2 levels 13, you can get 2 of these coupons. You can get 24-hour speed ups, you get magazines, you get 1,200 gold. So 1,200 gold times 2 is 2,400 gold, and that means you get 400 gold more than you would getting one time with 15. And then with 14 you get 1,600 gold, and so usually it's actually better to get levels 13 or 14 and only attack once, and then wait for this to cycle through again. And plus, second of all, guys, you're trying to be a team player, because you don't want to, have, always be the person that tries to steal the higher levels. Like, you want to try to cycle through one small big hit, one big hit. Or people usually use their alternate accounts to cut through the lower levels, so that way the bigger accounts can cut through these, the middle ones. So, try your best to be a team player, guys. Remember, it's not all about you, because remember, what you do for the guild is what you do for yourself, and it's what you do for everybody. So, don't just think about yourself. Try to grow with the guild. Try to help the guild grow so that you
How's it going, Captain?
Try to think ahead.
How's it going, Captain?
Forward thinker and figure out what your next action will be and how it will affect your guildmates. But yeah. I think that's enough explanation for now, guys. I don't want to be releasing hour-long videos every single time, or else people are going to start getting bored. But I hope that this has been a informative video to help you guys learn how some of the more of the game mechanics work. And this is just kind of a reminder video to help keep you guys, on your toes about stuff that is happening. Because you don't ever want to be caught off guard and be like, oh man, I missed that, or oh man, I should have known that. I want to be that person that helps people think properly and helps people figure out what should be common knowledge. Because there's nothing worse than ignorance. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is hurting yourself as well as others around you. Now, you can choose to be ignorant, and that's even worse. There's unwilling ignorance where you just don't know, but then there's willing ignorance, and that's the worst. Always be willing to learn, always be willing to improve, and always be willing to adapt. You do not want to put yourself in a spot of destruction because you were unwilling to learn. And remember, guys, wisdom comes by experiencing things you do not like. Wisdom comes by often having to make the right choice, even though it's not what you want, or often not what other people want. Doing the right thing is not always a popular choice, and is often a choice that you don't want to do. Like I said, guys, I never wanted to, make Rogers my second defense commander. I always thought he was the best, but knowing that Orochi is a fantastic commander because of his abilities to use any tier of soldier and be effective, that I finally had to make that rough choice and jump over and put him you know, as my main, as my new commander for defense. But as you guys can see, even put as secondary, Rogers is still carrying the team, and he's doing a fantastic job doing so. And you know, like I said, guys, that's what I had to do with Gollum. I had to get rid of Gollum because, you know, he was such an amazing commander, and I absolutely loved him. But he doesn't. But the thing is that you need heavy penetration for him to actually be effective. And even though you get Crush, which is his attack, which will hit, you know, it's not Breakdown, which ignores enemies' defensiveness. And, you know, even if you put, you know, wow, mini nuke. Look at that. I forgot about that. Wow, I have nothing but attack on him. That's funny. But yeah, so like I said, guys, so eventually I just had to make that rough choice and switch over to Vega. And I'm very happy I did so because, see, this will disregard 20% to 120% defensive buffs. That's really hard to get, and that's pretty much having 120% penetration. It's extremely difficult to get that much penetration. Dragon Slayer right now, she's running 70% penetration. We are almost twice the amount of penetration when it comes to Vega. So that is really good stuff. So, you know, if you can run a proper Golem, you know, he can be effective. But that's why Vega is the best, because, you know, he has his breakdown as well as a healing ability, as well as, you know, shockwave. So like I said, guys, test things out, try things out, try to, you know, what do you call it, experiment, see what works for you. Sometimes, you know, your derpy and unusual loadout might actually be super effective. Other times it might not be. But yeah, guys, just, you know, keep your eyes open, keep learning, and keep making those wise decisions. Talk with your guildmates, talk with the people who know how this stuff works. Find a Mr. Allington, a Sir Allington in your guild, the person that knows how stuff works. Because if you can find this person here, but like in your own guild, like your own version of Mr. Owl, then that means you can find someone who is very smart and knows how the game mechanics work. And yeah, you can actually have some really good stuff working out for you in the end. Anyway, guys, this has been Super Dimitrov, aka Dins for the Astro Wolf. It has been an absolute pleasure having you guys here for my YouTube video. And I just want to thank you guys for just, you know, being there and, you know, giving me support and giving me positive feedback and tips and tricks on how stuff works. And I want to thank you guys for just, you know, for just watching my silly little videos. I hope you guys enjoy my new awesome YouTube intro, and I hope you guys enjoy the new content I'm going to be putting up. Like I said, guys, the content I put up is just going to be kind of willy-nilly, you know, not exactly too planned out, because I don't want to become artificial. I don't want to become, you know, monotone and, you know, like that. I want to be kind of unique. And, you know, a very nice person told me that they like my videos. They like the sincerity that is behind them. So I don't do too much planning when it comes to my videos. I just say how things are, I just do things how they do, and I don't really think too much about it. I just handle things as they come, and I like to keep it that way. So I hope that my videos continue to have that bit of charm to them, and I hope that my videos will continue to be a source of entertainment and quality content. Thank you everybody for just being here. You guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless.